actually. Give me 1 second. I went through all that work just to remember I didn't make live notifications. Give me 1 second. Look at the nice spinny thing. Welcome, Derek. Welcome, Gundam. Welcome, Opus. Ooh. Let's see here. Ooh, why is everything functioning so oddly today? Give me a link. Copy. What? What? Spin! Yeah, it is. Okay. Luckily, I only need to make a live notification on Discord because I got banned on Twitter. Not Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I got banned on Twitter because rhetorical questions are not allowed. Here, I'll share that story in a minute. My Twitch link. Copy link. Okay. Sorry about that. Ooh, I hope you've all been having a good night. I really wanted to start stream early tonight, but sometimes, you know, just best laid plans of mice and men and what have you. Well, we made a lot of progress on this kit. In a kit that we should have only built the head and torso, we kind of made the arms as well last time. So we're a little ahead of schedule. The short was funny. Oh, I'm happy you enjoyed it. I'm happy you enjoyed the short and/or clip. I know you also saw the clip because you commented under it, but I'm happy you enjoyed it. Knowing that I can make longer shorts and clips has really opened a door for me. And actually, I'll show you. For those who haven't seen it, but I'll show you this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. None of
and what this is for my BRB screen.
They want conflict always.
I can't hear it, but I know sound is coming through.
None of these went on.
Before my BRB screen, I'm now going to start playing just like clip compilations. And I have my last 2 shorts, and I'm going to be re-editing some old shorts for the clips. And at the end of every month, I'm going to compile all of my shorts into a compilation video. So we have plans, we have things we're doing. Ooh. But right now what we're doing is building this kit, and where's the button? Oh, that made it go the other way. You have to hold down the button, Mary. There we go. But for today, what we're doing is we're continuing this pretty neato burrito build. Where did we leave off? We left off on the legs. What? Ooh, those are polycaps, not crumbs. Did it? Oh god, what has been happening today? Oh, well, maybe I should tell you how I got banned on Twitter. A friend was like doom posting a little bit, and I asked a very spicy rhetorical question. I'm not going to repeat it. But I asked a very spicy rhetorical question, and it's something that you'd never say to another person, but it's something you could say to a friend to help snap them out of something. However, Twitter does not care if you're talking to a friend or a stranger, so they were just like, hold the fuck up, you can't say that, and I was like, fair enough. Luckily, chat, I did it on main, so my main account is banned for like the next 6 days. On the bright side, it's just my main account, not my secondary account. You know, not my secondary account that exists for me to be more spicy on. No, haven't gotten banned on that. You know, but you know, once or twice a month I get banned on main. It just keeps happening. I'm incorrigible. Damn you, YouTube. YouTube's fine. Did YouTube not notify you or something? Or did YouTube do that thing where like the stream starts, but it doesn't start for you, so you have to refresh the page, which is so annoying. Merrick, you got, yeah, I get suspended on main a lot more than you would think. My secondary account, I don't really use. My secondary account, I'm just like, look at this thing. I'm like, look at this art. I'm like, this is a picture I commissioned, and I'm done. That's all I'm doing on my secondary. I'm just having a little fun time. Meanwhile, on main, I'm just... I'm saying, okay, half the reason my main account is wiped on a weekly basis is because it's like schedules and stuff. So like if I have things from last week, it's going to make the schedules like confusing if it's like, oh hey, this stream is live, and that was, oh, it was live last week. But the other reason is because sometimes I just say things. I say things that a lot of people don't appreciate because they don't know the context of it. Let's get the light. I'm a little dipshit. Yeah, so it was, he had to turn the stream off and on again. Let's see here. Ooh. Let's get the feet. Yes, the feet, my most excited thing to build, because this has massive feet. Oh my god, it has massive feet. Look how big that, this is just the feet. I want to point this out. This bag is just the feet, chat. Just the feet for free. Oh my god, these are big fat. Bots doing bot stuff, bats. But one thing I hate has to be Twitter for you. Has to be the worst thing ever, because I don't engage on my secondary. I don't engage with any political content. I don't even follow anyone political. And it's still like, look at this political content. And when I see it, I scroll right past it. I don't engage with it at all. And it's still like, hey, you want to talk about like ICE or like immigration? And I'm like, fucking no. This is a secondary account for shit posting. Why would I want to talk about that? You want to know about the political situation in Germany? No. If I wanted to do that, I'd talk about it on main. Jesus Christ. Oh god. But enough about Twitter. I learned something that shook my world today. Upper right shoulder feels sore. My arm, this arm, the muscles in it have been sore all day. And I don't know why. Like, I think it's this muscle here. But it's been like, it's just been randomly sore, and I don't know why this one has been sore. I've done nothing to it at all. I don't get it. Ooh. Sometimes the body's just weird like that. I think it's actually the fact that I haven't gone to the gym. So I think that's actually the problem, is just the fact that I haven't gone to the gym in like a week or two. So I think it's literally just my muscles being like, we're dying because you're neglecting us. You need to be big and swole, son. You need to get big. But the revelation I had today is that I learned that Indian people can get sunburn. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought they just become like the darker Indian people, you know? Because you always see like, you know, there's always like when there's a group of Indian people, there's always like some Indian people that are like really light and then some that are really dark. I thought the dark ones were just like the ones who were outside longer, you know? No, apparently they can get sunburn. And then I was told that like even Flavor Flav can get sunburn, and then my world was shook. You know, I thought it was just a white person thing. Ooh, I thought that was just a white people thing. I didn't know that other races got sunburnt. Ooh, is that racist? Is that? I feel like it's just ignorant. It's just ignorant. Oh my god, look how big this polycap is. Right age for carpal tunnel? No. Ooh, if I would have gotten carpal tunnel, it would have been long ago because of my drawing and whatnot. I think it is, because if it's carpal tunnel, it would be the wrist. This is like the whole arm. I think it's the muscle specifically. Which Indian? Dot, not woo woo. That was a drawn together joke. I need to say that was a drawn together joke. I shouldn't, like, you might be like, well, you still shouldn't have repeated it. But it's one of my favorite drawn together jokes because it's just so fucking offensive and out of nowhere. When just one of the characters goes like, they're Indian, and Captain Hero just goes, dot or woo woo, and it's just like, holy shit, this show's just offensive for the sake of being offensive. I love drawn together though. His entire raison d'etre is just to be crude as possible. Am I? No, here's the other piece. And I love when people are just like, drawn together is just offensive. There's like no higher meaning to like what it's saying. Yeah, that's the point. Like the higher meaning of what it's saying is the fact that you are too much of a candy ass. That is literally the message of drawn together. Ooh. Let's see here. Then we need this piece. No, we need this piece. Wait, no, what piece do we need? No, we need this piece. Okay, this piece. Ooh. The bronze was definitely the right color to go with. I say that, and then I'm having I say that, that's not having anything to do with the color, but... Let's see here. There's actually a whole, like, one of the few episodes where there's actually a point behind it is the episode where they go up against the censor and they find out like the censor is just a stereotype of everything that like that is offended by them. So it's like a Jewish Christian, and you might be like, hold up, wait a minute, what did you just say? Don't worry. It's pretty much Andrea Dworkin. Like they get to like the grand censor of like TV and it's just Andrea Dworkin and they just like, well, the whole point is to be offensive. Ooh, I'm having trouble getting this piece aligned. Andrea Dworkin is one of the most unfortunate humans to ever live. Chat, do not look up Andrea Dworkin on a full stomach. That woman is the most hideous thing to ever come into existence. Have you ever wondered, like, why are there so many stereotypes of like man-hating women? Like, have horrible complexions, have, like, ratty hair that makes Asmongold look like an Adonis, and, like, are 500 pounds, and have, like, stuffed, like, sausages for fingers. Why is that such a common trope? And all of those are just based off of one person, and their name is Andrea Dworkin. She's one of the most sexist people to ever live. She's, like, a stereotype of a KKK person, but change all the things that they say about black people to men, and you're halfway there to Andrea Dworkin. She is... God, if you could write her... She's one of those people that if you put into a piece of fiction 1-to-1, people would be like, this is a gross over-exaggeration. This is offensively unrealistic. She's one of those kind of people where it's just like, no, this was a real person. This was a real person, man. I wouldn't believe it either. Merrick, have you had no idea? Ooh. I have an idea for the May 4th Star Wars Day. Play KOTOR for 12 hours. That's a great idea. Good idea. Well, what's your idea? Are we doing Star Wars month again this year? I can't remember if we did it last year. We did it the first year. I mean, if I could just play KOTOR, I might be done with KOTOR because it's going to become the weekly series. I say that. I don't know if we're playing KOTOR this week. I really want to play Ethno Guesser. I just want to see how bad I am at it because it's going to be... I'm going to be so confident in some answers that it's going to be like... I'm going to be like, I know it. Kenya. And they're going to be like, no, this is somebody from the Philippines. They weren't even black. Like, it's not even one of like those, it's not even like one of those like dark-skinned Southeast Asians. It's just This is a person from the Philippines. Like, how did he get that one wrong? Son of a bitch. Damn it. Ah, I got this one. Norway. That guy was South African. How did you fuck that up? And not Africana African, you know, which are the white South Africans. Like African South African. It's like, ah, damn it. Ooh, you might think it's silly for me to say that, but there's gonna be at least like a few that I'd get that wrong. What do we watch? Star Wars, but let's not watch watch from Star Wars. What does that mean? We watch those collabs. One like Family Guy, Phineas and oh, like the Robot Chicken and whatnot. Okay. Ooh. We need to watch Empire. We didn't watch Empire Strikes Back last year. We just didn't for some reason. We need to watch Empire Strikes Back because we didn't watch it last year. That's what we need to do. Let's get this piece. Good. Oh, that looks good. Also, I figured out a better way to get off the paint. Instead of using the sanding stick, I can just, if your nails are the correct length, you can just use your nails and you don't even need to sand it off afterwards. Ooh, I figured out the life hack. Oh, that actually reminds me of a topic. One thing did I talk about how I don't like seeing hands in Gunpla reviews? Have I talked about that before? Welcome, what's up, Geara Doga Pilot? Morning, mate. Morning. Ooh, we watch Empire Strikes Back, but Family Guy, that counts. I prefer the Robot Chicken specials. I'm with Chris Griffin. I prefer the Robot Chicken specials. Ooh, what was I saying? Crap, what was I saying? Oh, hands in Gunpla reviews. Ooh. I just don't like it when the hands are like so well done. Like you look at the hands more than the Gunpla. Like, cause it's just like they have like jewelry on and whatnot. I don't like it when they have jewelry and they have like their nails are extra well done to be super shiny. Ooh, it's just very distracting. Use teeth instead of sanding. That's also, well, that's Lego. That's the trick to Lego, okay? You know, if you were a kid, there's no such thing as a part separator. You just had your teeth, okay? And you know what? If you're like, well, won't that mess up your teeth? One, they're baby teeth. They're gonna fall out anyways. And it's like, well, yeah, but what about when they're growing in? Don't worry, that's what braces are for. We're okay, it's good. Ooh, but welcome, Zaza. In case I didn't say it already, welcome, Derek. I think I already said it's welcome, Derek. Spaceballs, better than Star Wars sequel trilogy? Oh yeah, that's not a competition. That's not a competition at all. God, I wonder if the new Spaceballs will be half decent. Mel Brooks is still alive, and that surprises me. It's like when you find out Lee Van Dyke, is it Lee Van Dyke? Is still alive, and you're just like, how old is that guy? He's 100. It's like, what? Why he's so old? Go home to God, my brother. Jesus is waiting for you, my dude. Okay, it goes on like this. Hello. Oh, what's that? Welcome. Let's get this on. What? Why are you not going on properly? There we go. I kind of wonder how big this is next to a high grade. Ooh. Honestly, the feet feel like they would have been bigger, but I suppose it's not that much of a jump. Let's get... Uh-oh. Oh no, I can still plug this part in. Okay, I thought I needed to undergate this, but this is a part that you just put in. Uh-oh, no, I did mess it up. Okay, I need to take... Luckily, this kit, right now at least, is still at a very easy part to level to take apart. I'll just put that back there. And that there. Okay. That was easy as could be. Which is always one of my favorite things in a Gunpla kit, when you can nicely take it apart. Not the biggest toe bend, but I'm not going to complain about having a toe bend. This build, oh no, I wouldn't say it's complicated so far at all. It's a nice old 2013 build. Ooh. I wouldn't say this build has been complicated at all so far. I mean, hell, sorry for cursing, but as you can see, like, I can take it apart pretty easily. Ooh, this part's gonna be a little harder to take apart, but, like, it's not even hard to disassemble. And we need to disassemble it to put this part in. I just don't pay attention. Like, any difficulty you see in building is due to my own Bukanagaijin brain. Oh, when people wearing things on their hands are distracting and not wearing it will get distracted by when you do a high grade part. That's a lot of Also, I don't think that's the proper wearing. I don't want to call you Zaza, but that's not the proper wearing. Oh, God. But I like to look at the kit. That's why in any pickup shots I do for any videos, I always make sure I have gloves on. So that way the focus is on the gunpla. But actually, I cannot point to examples because the GM video isn't out yet. I'm actually gonna sadly have to bust my tuchus to get it out by Monday. I really want to get it out by Monday and do shorts over the following week to promote it. I'm just a little concerned I won't be able to do that. And then this goes here. Though, I think it was Ricey shared the fact that it is unique. The fact that my GM command is just bad is unique to me, which makes me happy. It means that, you know, other people aren't suffering with what I had to suffer through in the build. However, I'm still petty enough to release the review. I'm still 100% petty enough to be like, you know what? Even with adding the opener, that this review is just not indicative of the kit as a whole. Ooh. Actually, I think that is literally the opener. What is the opener that I rewrote just today because of that? Do I have it here? The opener to the video is, before we start, I'd like to say, I've been informed everything I'm about to complain about may be unique to my kit. However, it might not be, and I'm petty enough to make this video. That's the opener. Because my god, that is the worst kit I've ever built. Let's see here. And, oh no, this is just separate, okay. Why do your feet not feel as big as the high grade? I'm gonna get the high grade real quick, so give me 1 second. Yeah, they feel not as long. No, they're I think they're the same. Actually, I think they're wider. Maybe that's it. This is the high grade right here. Sorry it's so dark, but it's not painted at all. But they look pretty spot on. I think I'm just getting it confused with the Gelgoog. The Gelgoog has massive feet. I was really taken aback by how big the Gelgoog's feet was when I built it. That was just the high grade. Let's see here. We get this piece. But I am high energy today. Chat, you're really good at helping me find the name of anime. So I want to see if you can help me with this one. There's the old Moist Critical meme about the, like, 1,000-year-old, like, lolly vampire. But that's actually, like, that joke is based off of a real anime. And I've watched that anime, and my god, was the guy who made it horny. But I can't remember what it's called. Like, what it is like, there's, like, a lolly vampire, but then her, like, super mode is just an adult woman who's naked. Because anime, why not? The main character is, like, a werewolf who's, like, sworn to protect her, but he has, like, amnesia for some reason. The vampires don't... Like, the vampires turn into things like chameleons and whatnot for some reason. Like, in the first episode, like, the vampire's like a chameleon that can go invisible, and they're like, yeah, that's how vampires work. I don't know what the hell's going on in it, but I just remember it was like 12 episodes, it was off the walls, it was just mid 2000s anything goes type of anime, and I can't remember its name now. Big feetsies, big feetsies. Do you know that Luke destroyed that Luke, I mean, yeah, he destroys the AT-AT by throwing a grenade into it, if you're talking about that one. And if he destroys more, like, outside of the films, I wouldn't be surprised. The guy literally can fly outside of the movies. This is not the right bag. Where is the right bag? Let's see here. Not the right bag. No, this is the right bag. Are you the correct bag? You must be the correct bag. You're literally the only bag that fits. Ooh. I don't know. If you guys don't know it, I'm sure Storm will. Storm's pretty good at IDing the anime from the past that I just forget about. Storm's really good at that. Let's see here. Secondary Twitter. You have no idea? Show you the clip later. Okay. We can't talk about that on stream. Oh god! I want to talk about the fat Jem'Hadar again. About the Starfleet Academy and there just being a fat Jem'Hadar. Like the one race in Star Trek that should never be fat because they're literally bred for war. And also it's like a Jem'Hadar hybrid and it's just like, okay, so like an alien race that shouldn't have any capacity to interbreed with other races because it just wouldn't be built into them because they're literally they're closer to like robots than people. Like they grow to maturity in a matter of days. Like their genome would be incompatible with anything in the Alpha Quadrant, which is where like Klingons and humans are from. And then in Starfleet Academy, it's just like, oh yeah, here's just like a morbidly obese Jem'Hadar, and it's just like, of all the races, you picked that just to piss people off. you decided on that just to make people angry. There's no way. Can we... Where is the part? Oh. Okay, so there's the other... Okay, so the parts are all here. So this part, this part, this part, this part. Yeah, there's no female, so it had to have been a male Jem'Hadar. But again, I don't even think you can, like, classify Jem'Hadar as males because... Yeah. But, like, this is a race with no sex drive, so, like, how did one reproduce with another alien race? Don't get me wrong, we do see that Jem'Hadars can have, like, independent thought and want freedom. But that is different than one, you know, meeting a female Klingon and going like, I want to settle down with you forever, baby. You're here? Welcome, welcome. I was doing more fish maintenance. Ooh. Fishies need maintenance, dude. Fishies need attention. Oh. Oh no, I'm not stupid. I was like, I put these on upside down. No, I didn't actually. And I didn't even mean to do that. You know what? Everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh god. The thing is, Starfleet Academy takes place so far in the future, it'd be interesting if there was like just Jem'Hadar who were no longer part of the Dominion. If there was like a subspecies of Jem'Hadar that were able to break away. They still have to use cloning to like replicate their numbers and whatnot. They may even need to still use Ketracel White, but there is like an independent, very few in numbers, quantity of, you know, Jem'Hadar. That would be very interesting. You know, especially considering Jem'Hadar, what, like they live on average like 10 years because they are warriors. So most of them die before the age of 10, and any that make it over the age of 10 years old are literally called like elders because it's so rare for them to get that old. If they're over 15 years old, they're considered ancient. And Jem'Hadar over 20 years old are so rare that some people don't even believe they exist. It's great, and you know, that means a Klingon woman had to have had sex with like a 5-year-old. Oh god, don't tell Twitter. Don't tell Twitter about Starfleet Academy. Oh god, even the Twitter freaks are gonna hate it. Let's get it. No, wait. I need this, but okay, I see it. Get some Harplarchus, Psychus. Wait, I completely missed a syllable there. Cytacus true parrot chicklids in 1/100 to grow. Like 110, not 1/100. 110 to grow out of a little until they can get some Severums. 110 gallon. Jesus Christ, that's a big. Get your big. And then. Come on. Please fit. Please fit. I had to glue. I don't know if actually, I think I did this off stream in between. I had to have. So I haven't told you guys yet, but I had to glue these on. Which don't look too bad glued on, but I'm gonna have to repaint both of them because look how much paint came off. You can see it like very clearly, just the bald parts. How much paint came off just me trying to apply this. Just trying to get these into place. And I decided to glue them down because I just turned the head. I didn't like go like really aggressively. I just turned the head back and forth like 1 or 2 times and both of them just flew off. Like, I thought the rubber was a really good idea until I experienced it. Oh, they're too small to go with Severum right now. They'll get a 10 to 16 inch full size. Woo, damn, those are big. Yeah, Vallejo metallic paint, especially gold, is dog shit. The metallic has been holding on to here. I'm sure it'll scrape off easily. I mean, I was able to scrape it off with my thumb. But the metallic, well, metal, the metallic steel, it held on better than the gold did, but it's just the fact that it's rubber. So it's just, it's flexing. I feel like any paint would come off because it's just flexing all the time. Ooh. The Vallejo gold has been holding up surprisingly well. Let's see here. This and this. Already sent the clip of Luke destroying an AT-AT in Stream Talk. Let me check that out. Okay. I already need ginger ale. I've been talking too much. Are those Legos? Ooh. Why Lego Star Wars? I'll have to check that out after stream probably then. Oh, True Parrot are very beautiful. Let me look up True Parrot cichlid. True Parrot cichlid. Oh, they're a nice teal. Here, I feel like this brings out the color more. They're a really nice teal. I don't know how well that comes on camera, but that one looks a little bit. That actually might not be the right fish because these other ones look slightly different. Here, this like the other things look more like this. I think this might be more accurate to what you're talking about because this one, the fins are more rounded, the spikes are like more separated, while where is he? Well, maybe it's just how much the fins are up, or maybe they're subspecies more likely. I don't know. Ooh. They're all saying that they're True Parrot. But yeah, it's like people, not all people look exactly the same, but I know that there can also be a lot of subspecies and whatnot. I need a drink. I still love the old Lego Star Wars or any Lego adaptation from movies. They stick to the movie scenes and little humor and actually funny. I love the pantomiming in classic Star Wars Lego games. There was no dialogue, so they'd just be pantomiming everything. They'd just be holding up signs or just like acting over the top. It was always really fun. Come on. Come on. Huh. Okay. I accidentally put the first one in correctly, and I put this one in incorrectly. I didn't even notice that. Ooh, but there's a little peg that goes on to lock it in the top up here. Which means I painted this one incorrectly, because as you can see, I only painted one side, because I only expected to use one side. I have to repaint this one too. Can I do that later? It looks like I can't. It looks like I have to do it now, because it's going to be covered up later, so... Let's get the... No, that's 0.3. I need the 0.5 brush. So where's the 0.5 brush? There it is. Let's get the true steel. No, that's gunmetal. Which probably would have been better because it's darker and would have contrasted better, but I like natural steel. Fun fact, these Star Wars Legos had a weird level. I actually prefer the no dialogue of Lego games instead of the new ones with dialogue. That's what I mean. There's more charm to it. Ooh. There's a lot of charm in the fact that they're just like it's like little kids playing with toys. They're just like, yeah. You know, the most noise that they'll make is they go yeah at one another. Or, ooh. You know, that's the most they'll do. That was way too much thinner, but it's okay. It's not like this is getting coated. It's just going in between. Actually, I need to get out this. There we go. At a level of Leia giving a dance while surrounded by stormtroopers. Ooh. Oh yeah, that is an extra area where there's I think that is an extra area. Ooh. They make humor without, yeah, it's not trying as hard. It's just the actions themselves speak for themselves in the classic pantomime humor, so to speak. When I've been seeing my dad recently, we've been watching The Penguin, which is an older, or not older, but it came out like a few years ago. But we've been watching The Penguin, and it's pretty good so far. We've only watched like the first 2 episodes, but it's really nice. What is his? Colin Farrell, who plays the Penguin, does a really good job because he's just like a dude. Like he's very much a bad person, but he's so casual about it all. Like, he'll shoot somebody in the head and just be like, yeah, just another day at the office kind of feel to him. It's just like, it's all so casual how he kind of goes from, like, threatening somebody's life to being like, okay, you get the point, so, like, I'm not gonna kill you. It's like, come on, get out of that hole. It's like, he makes somebody, like, lay next to, like, corpses and be like, that's you if you fuck up again. And he just, like, he's just, like, going off on the person, and he's like, okay, get up, like, you know, you learned your lesson. It's just like, it's so matter of fact, his performance. It's like, he knows what he's doing. He says, this isn't anything new for him. The Beach Trooper in episode 4 level in the Complete Saga was hilarious. Ooh. Do you mean the Beach Troop? Okay, because the Complete Saga, you mean the classic Complete Saga, yeah, where the Beach Trooper is just, it's just a stormtrooper with a mankini, it's a stormtrooper with a thong, it's a stormtrooper with a Speedo, that's what they're called. That's a brand name, though. But yeah, the Speedo Troopers, where they're just in the, what is it, they're like in a jacuzzi, they're in a hot tub, just, you know, chillaxing. What I really miss is those old LucasArts starting screens when they would be like super unique. I don't think Lego Star Wars had it, because I think Lego Star Wars is technically made by a different company. but those old just Lucas art screens were always done differently. Like when the Force Unleashed, it's the like Lucas Arts dude like jumps out, throws a lightsaber, it creates an arc above his head, then he does lightning to reveal the Lucas Arts name. In one of, I think it's one of the Battlefronts or one of the Rogue One games, Rogue Squadron games, sorry. In one of the Rogue Squadron games, I can't remember which one, but like it's just like a bunch of like Lucas Arts like marching. No, it's Star Wars Clone Wars, where you can play as like Mace Windu and whatnot. I think it's that one, where it's just like a bunch of Lucas Arts like marching side by side, and then it like does a zoom out and it's just the Lucas Arts logo. They always did something a little different for each game, and it always had so much like soul to it. Ooh. Lego Star Wars is good. I'll probably play it in May. Those beach troopers I remember ruining their jacuzzi day. Yeah. How dare you have fun? How dare you take R&R after committing genocide? Well, unfortunately, Lego finally made the official one, and it's locked behind, oh my god, a $1,000 Death Star plate. Jesus Christ. I mean, you can just make, I mean, it's not hard to make. To be fair, I can't imagine it'd be hard to make a beach trooper yourself. Ooh. Because what it is you just need to have a set of clear skin legs, skin torso, and just find a pair of blue pants, take the legs off of the blue pants, put the skin legs on the blue pants, and then you have that's the thong. That's all it is. Ooh. So it really, the hardest part would probably be finding the bare legs. I remember when stormtroopers and clone troopers just had black heads underneath their helmets. I miss that. I miss that. Oh my god, I miss that so much. Now they have faces underneath their helmets. Now they're no longer faceless, soulless soldiers. I hate it. I want my black-headed stormtroopers back. Do they still at least have guns? Ooh, I remember the first Star Wars kit that had a realistic gun because I bought it. Or at least the first one I saw, the AT-ST. There's just an AT-ST, but then the guy like sticking out the top of the AT-ST. I remember seeing it in like the Lego catalog. He just had like a realistic gun with a scope on it, and I was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in Lego. And it's like, it's a laser gun, so you know, it doesn't break like Lego's like rule about not putting in weapons of war into like their models. Almost said Gunpla. Into their like Lego models. So it's just like, it's a blaster, and it's like, that's just a gun. That's just like a squat, like Lego style a marksman rifle. That's just a DMR. And I loved them. I still have them. I love those little guns they had. You have clones for that? I love the clones because the clones, their visors just were see-through. They had not see-through, they just didn't have anything in their visors. So the black of their visor was just their face, which was such a cool like way to do it. Star Wars Clone Wars, I like the Bounty Hunter one. Is it strange that there isn't a Lego Gundam? Considering there's a Lego Optimus Prime a little. Ooh, it seems like it'd be a natural crossover. There's a transformable Lego Optimus Prime, and there's just no. It'd be like you could make like a perfect grade sized Lego Gundam. You could do it. Lego is heavy against Gundam. Wait, what? You might need to expand on that. Flesh, legs, and torsos are basically never made. That's torso. I feel like the legs would be the hardest part to find, but yeah, the torso would also be pretty difficult. Let's see here. If you recall, Lone Ranger had a fluting on the revolver. Ooh, for that theme. Did it? It's one of their banned IPs? What? Wait, so Lego in particularly is like, fuck Gundam. We're never gonna combine. we're never gonna do stuff with them. Is it because it's all about war, even though Gundam is deeply anti-war? Like, thematically, Gundam is super anti-war, but it's like, well, to be anti-war, it has to have a lot of things with war. So you know what? We don't care. Ooh, is that why? Because technically, it's like it's all about war. But Star Wars is all about war. Star Wars is literally in the name. But that's also why, because like the starter of Lego was very anti-war, which is why traditionally like they wouldn't have like guns and whatnot in most Lego kits and whatnot. Gundam is anti-war but has a lot of war. Yeah. Gundam is just too dark. It's too mature for the Danish or Dutch or whatever they are. I can never remember. Oh yeah, then there's Star Wars Revenge of the Sith PS2 game. That one is also cool. Oh, is it the I need to check out those older Star Wars games, in all honesty. Star Wars is also about wars. It's literally in the yeah. Yeah, but like Star Wars, you know, when people get their limbs cut off, they get carterized immediately. In like in Gundam, if they can show a lot of blood, they don't. And even when people do get disintegrated, they make it the most graphic way to show somebody being atomized that you can. They show their literal... You see them turn into the electromagnetic spectrum as they get hit by the beam weapon. But yeah, it is a double standard. Don't forget, they recalled the V... Yeah, the Osprey that they had released as Coast Guard Rescue version. Yeah, the Osprey, because they were concerned that... I think because they were concerned that it'd be considered more related to the military than the like Coast Guard, or which is still technically part of the military, but the less aggressive parts of the military or civilian market. So they were like, no, can't have that. But you know, pirates with flintlock rifles, you know. Pirates aren't known for committing any bad acts, you know? Not like, you know, murder, slavery, the R word that I can't say on Twitter or YouTube. You know, they're not known for that at all. And god damn it, Twitch chat's still broken. I can't fix it on stream. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a note so I don't forget this time. Twitch chat. Okay, sorry about that, Twitch chat. Ooh, thank you, Kais. Thank you. Welcome, Kais. Kais. It's all the same. It's all kosher. Lego CEO said, yeah, Gundam is too dark. Dropping a colony, hell no. I mean, you know, it was a painless death, you know, for the people of Australia. You know, they didn't know what happened. They were just going on their merry day, and then they weren't. Goodness. Meanwhile, Star Wars is like, let's just blow up an entire planet. Calling clankers to droids and slave. Wait, what is this like? Oh, you dropped a colony. That's too dark. Meanwhile, Star Wars, within like the first 30 minutes of the movie, blow up the planet of space hippies. It's like literally what is it? Obi-Wan Kenobi has the line, it's like a millions of voices cried out in panic and all at once stopped. It's like, that's pretty dark. No, we're just gonna like ignore all the dark things that happened in the first Star Wars movie. Okay, just another. Okay, Star Wars has a lot of dark undertones, especially in that first film. SP minifig SP 114 exists? Minifig SP 114. The hell is that? Space Police, the pimp. Oh, the squid pimp. I forgot about the squid pimp. No. I need to the squid pimp. Yeah. This is just a squid pimp. This is a squid pimp, dude. Look at him. He says, Cthulhu hitting on hard times, bro. You know, he needs to make those ends meet. You know, he's having Dagon work the streets like the whore he is. Oh, God, I love, Jev, the YouTuber? Oh, okay. Man joined, FaZe, grew up with it and, watched it fall and never once had seen him, interact with FaZe. Ooh. Yeah, dude is just Cthulhu P. Diddy. But that's okay. That's okay for them to have. His name is Brick Daddy. Oh God, imagine him just going to like, you know, like minifigs, you know, just like driving up his space car to minifigs and being like, just like, where's my studs? You know, like you a few studs short. You know, is Brick Daddy gonna have to smack a bitch? Oh my God. I just remembered one of my favorite Chappelle Show skits where, is it Wayne Brady? I think it's Wayne Brady. Where Wayne Brady, who's just like a normal dude, but the whole skit is Wayne Brady's like a super gangsta. Like, he's just like driving with Chappelle through the city. And at one point he just stops, he's like, hold up, I need to talk to my girls. And he's just like, hey daddy. And they just start giving him money for like, you know, their nightly work, you know, for what they're doing. And he's just like, oh, hold up, honey. You live short. Nah, you know, he's just, what is it? It's like, you know, he's like, Jackson's a little lonely. He ain't got no Benjamins with him. It's like, I'm sorry, it's been a slow night. It's been a slow night. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch in front of Dave Chappelle? And Dave Chappelle's just like, come on, Wayne Brady, like, let's just leave. And he's just like, you better say thank you to Dave Chappelle, because I would have slapped you ass. And it's just like, thank you, Dave. Oh my God, he's like $80 now. Welcome, K's. It's also the part where in that skit where Wayne Brady is just driving with Dave Chappelle again, and he just goes like, hold up 1 minute, hey! Like he just shouts at somebody, and the guy just goes like, oh shit, it's Wayne Brady! And Wayne Brady just pulls out a gun and just does a drive-by on him, just shoots the guy up. Oh God. And you know, if I remember correctly, the whole thing was just Wayne Brady's idea. He's just like, you know, I'm just a very mild-mannered guy. So the funniest thing would just make me like a super gangsta. Just make me super hardcore, like gangsta rap style gangsta. Ooh, the farthest thing you'd ever expect from Wayne Brady. Actually, going back to P. Diddy, isn't there like a conspiracy theory that P. Diddy is the one who's actually responsible for like the deaths of was it Tupac and somebody else? Is that Tupac and somebody else were like stealing his thunder, so he's the one who actually ordered their executions? Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't put it back P. Diddy. I mean, P. Diddy, you know, you don't do what P. Diddy did for as long as he did without having people go like, if I say anything, he's gonna kill me. And I know he's gonna kill me because he got like these other people killed. You know, so like, honestly, the fact P. Diddy was probably worse than, you know, we're like, oh, he had his baby oil and whatnot. It's like, P. Diddy was probably one of the worst people around. Low key, high key, he was probably just an awful person. Allegedly, I'm not a lawyer. Biggie Smalls, I think it was Biggie Smalls was the other one people believe he ordered the execution of. Welcome, Lon. We're just talking about, you know, like conspiracy theories about rappers ordering the execution of other rappers. Typical talk on our channel, you know. Just watched Lance versus Orbital, and Orbital now entered ranked with 100%. Damn! That is a... I don't think I need to say that's a good win rate. Gonna continue your build, what you building? David's great. Oh no, P. Diddy. First time hearing about the conspiracy of P. Diddy being the one who rap conspiracies in general are off the walls and insane, and rap history is off the walls and insane. I mean, I'm pretty basic to it. My brother could tell you about like rap history all day, because for some reason when he hit 20, he was like, I'm just gonna like rap music now, and he got invested in it and he knows his shit. But like the only thing I know is what he's told me. And like one of the things that I always like to share is just how Eminem, Marshall Mathers, and and Slim Shady are all 3 different personalities of the same person. It's literally K-Fabe taken to the next level. And Slim Shady is just like the, you know, I'm gonna make like safe, cool music. Eminem is just, I am hardcore and just on edge all the time. And then Marshall Mathers is just the real guy behind it all. But like, is my like what kind of person, like how hardcore is Eminem? Eminem is the kind of person who shoots a gun at you to see how you react and then laugh at you if you get angry at him. That's what Eminem is. And you might be like, oh, is that like a hypothetical example? No, that really happened. Eminem is just an asshole. Real Grade Zazabi. Oh, Eda just got done with that, was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. Eda just got done with her Real Grade Zazabi just last week. It looks like a beautiful kit. Other than Big P. Diddy asked the FBI to move Maduro to his jail cell. I mean, that'd be a great way to get, you know, honestly, that would probably get a good way to get PR back in your favor for P. Diddy. In the sickest way imaginable. Okay, Maduro. You might be a criminal in the U.S. now, but we're gonna put you among the higher class. You know, those people who go to federal prison but can pay for a little bit extra for finer sentencing. You know, so here's your roommate, P. Diddy, and it's just P. Diddy's just like putting oil on himself, and he's like, now we can do this one of 2 ways: the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. P. Diddy goes to jail, becomes the Booty Warrior 2.0. Does a Rorschach where he's like, you're not trapped in here with me. It's like, where he does the Rorschach where he's like, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me. This goes full Rorschach. Oh god, allegedly. Allegedly, so we don't get sued. Don't send an assassin after me, P. Diddy. It's all in good fun, it's all in good humor. Unironically, I don't want to die. Don't send an assassin after me. I'd prefer not to die. It'd be really cool if you didn't have me killed. Allegedly. She indeed finished the Real Grade Suzabi last week. Excellent. Literally just announced a third-party Master Grade SD Exia Gundam. Ooh. You don't say. I feel like that might be more up Eda's wheelhouse, because she does the SDs more, though. Though I don't know how she feels about third parties. I've only heard good things. I know that the Real Grade Suzabi, Suzabi. Of course, I have a feeling you'd like the Suzabi. But I've always heard that the shoulder you just have to be a little bit careful with, but outside of that, it's just a maybe straightforward isn't the right word, but it's not like a kit, it's not like, say, the Real Grade Zeta. Ooh. Which the Real Grade Zeta I always think is way overhated. It's just a tedious kit. It's an empty kit to build, but it's more tedious than difficult. Nothing broke when I was building it, and I was not careful with it. P. Diddy is, in his cell with 50 bottles of baby oil. Ooh. Everyone loves Rorschach, and the creator of Watchmen was like, he's meant to be a parody, and it's like, well, what you don't understand is when you make a character so over the top, he can't be taken as a literal example of the thing you're making fun of, so he's more just a exaggeration of the concept. People kind of take the elements that are exaggerations and they siphon and they kind of like bookend them away, understand that's an exaggeration, and they focus on the things that aren't exaggerations or things that they like the fact that he kills a child M word. He kills a PDF. Like, it's just like, oh, he's the bad guy. Maybe you shouldn't have had him, like, kill a PDF. It's like, yeah, but he kills him, like, really brutally. It's a PDF who literally, like, fed the child to dogs. And you're like, have him, like, kill somebody who did something not as bad. Like, for God's sake, like, it's like, if you don't want people to be like, this is our guy, I really like this character, don't have him do incredibly based shit. Have him kill somebody have him, like, kill somebody who wasn't guilty of a crime or something, you know? Have him do something like that. Don't have him actually kill the worst kind of people. Like, you did it wrong. Oh god, but you live Rorschach, not love. I'm so used to people misspelling it as love and live. Live, laugh, love. Haha. I've seen enough on Swipe. I'll put in a stream chat. Okay. You have the same joke. Ooh. Okay, wait. Oh, only the dark silhouette. Okay, let me just. I'm very behind on YouTube. Ooh, it's hard to keep track of both chats. Oh, you just started building an SD Gundam? Ooh. The SD Gundam or an SD Gundam? To specify. I saw an SD Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, and I was like, no. If it was an SD Gundam Wing 0, I probably would have got it, but not an Endless Waltz. Endless Waltz is like so detailed. It's one of those kits that feels weird when it's made into the super deformed, if you know what I mean. Well, like something like the 0 or the like normal Gundam Wing, I don't feel like would have that problem. Or to kind of damage the shoulder advanced MS joint. Got the stress mark. Oof, I have stress marks on a lot of my kits. I'm not careful. Pride of real grade Zeta comes from being able to make it stand up and have it transformable. I just couldn't be bothered. You literally live Rorschach. Did he actually can't watch this? Some inmates have internet connections if they have good behavior. Things like YouTube aren't accessible in prisons. Even if they have good behavior, even if they're good boys who didn't do nothing. I'm not trapped with anyone else. They are trapped with me. Yeah, PDF gone base shit. Actually, he's dirty and just like eats food from a can directly, and it's just like, oh my god, he's literally me for Rorschach. Like, I forget Moore. I forget if it's Alan or Adam. I think it's Alan Moore, but I'm not sure. But Moore, he's like, well, he's scroungy and he eats food from a can, and he's like, you know, he's smelly and the deodorant he uses actually just makes him smell worse, and like every fucking comic book reader in existence is like, oh my god, he's literally me. It's like, fucking, do you know your audience? You can't have that. Jesus Christ, you might as well, like, show that to Magic players and be like, oh. There's always, God. I'm happy I never got into Magic, or really any competitive card game all that much. Because it seems that there's always at least, no matter what card game it is, there's always somebody who has swamp ass. There's always somebody who just smells like they walked in from, like, the field, you know? They smell like horse shit. And when I say that, I mean, like, literal. They smell like manure. There's always one guy who comes in at least once a week who smells like that. And their stink lingers. Every card shop, everyone I've ever known who plays these games, I've always been like, there's always one. There's always one every time. Okay, oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Do I see what I'm doing wrong? No. Wait. Oh, god damn it. I'm just stupid. I know that might strike you as a surprise, you know, me being an idiot, but stick with me. No angel wings for Proto Zero? Ooh, Proto Zero's Endless Waltz version of the Gundam Wing Zero. Yeah, I know the angel wings come from the, what's it called? What's the thing? The tall geese of Endless Waltz. Like the tall geese had them, and then and that's where the wings actually come from. They're like gravitational thingamajigs. Ooh. And then these go on. Oh. You're back? Oh, welcome back. How's the build? I was a little stupid and instead of trying to put these here, I was trying to put this here. I wasn't looking at the instructions clearly enough. I was too invested in talking to chat, which is one of my biggest weaknesses. But these are sticking in a lot better than the neck. I think right now, so far, it seems like the neck was the outlier, where these pipes were just, I feel like collar would be more accurate, but these pipes just weren't sticking in. They were incorrectly sized. Everything else, though, seems to be correctly sized at the very least. We also talked about Rorschach and Watchmen. Watchmen is such an interesting read, but not like for the reason that people always talk about. It's more the fact of like what Alan Moore's trying to communicate versus like what he succeeds at communicating versus what he just completely falls flat at because he's a little too pretentious at parts. He's a very fascinating person to read on like a meta level. I'll give him that. Also, I think the Watchmen movie is not a bad adaptation. It just, like, it's one of those things, like, Watchmen is something that if you make into a movie, you're gonna have to make sacrifices no matter what. Those songs need to be restarted. But I feel like if it's a movie, you're gonna have to cut a lot out, and things like, you know, making it so that there's no longer an alien invasion, but it's now just Dr. Manhattan is the nuke that, you know, causes the world to come together. That's just better. Making it so that everyone's like, Dr. Manhattan is the great enemy of mankind, that's just cleaner. It's a far better conspiracy because it means that there's less loose ends to tie up. And also, you don't have to be like, oh, hey, there's just an alien invasion out of nowhere. It says, no. Just have it be Dr. Manhattan. Everyone's like, Dr. Manhattan's a threat. The Russians already hate Dr. Manhattan because he's a threat to them. And now America's like, he just destroyed New York. He's a threat. So everyone comes together to be like, screw Dr. Manhattan. It's simple. It's straightforward. It makes sense. That's an actual... For all the faults of the adaptation, I think that's an improvement. Ooh. It's a good streamlining for the purposes of a movie at the very least. Let me get... Zack Snyder needs to work on more adaptations. He needs to stop being allowed to make original works. When other people write for him, and when I say write, I mean do all of the writing for him, he has very little creative input outside of making things look pretty. You know, I think he's a good director. He's just not a very good story crafter. Yeah, the Talgis Flügel. Which there's a lot of third parties. Recently, I think it's been like shared that there's been like several 1/100 scale third parties of the Flügel. Did you get censored? Probably. Like double question mark. Yeah, she is building a warlock. I might have just missed you. It's just hard to keep up with both chats. No, I think I just missed it. I think it just went a little faster than I think I just missed it. No, I read your last chat. The Pride of Zeta Gundam comes being able to make it stand and make it transformable. So sadly, I think you did get censored because that's the last thing you said. Stop describing me. Also, Lego Star Wars game. Actually, I need to check stream chat in general. I like it when super deforms just look... They just look like a heavier set Gundam. It's because you can't see the head yet. The head always is massive and it makes you go like, oh, it's a super deform. But you kind of mostly only have the body and the silhouette. And it doesn't look that weird. Like, it looks really top heavy. But you're like, it looks more like a Gundam with a really big shoulders than a super deformed when it looks like this. Which is kind of something I find funny about super deforms. You like it when super deforms are in your collection? Oh, damn. Thing is, like, this has never been actually, no, there is one super deformed I really want, and that's the Nightingale super deformed. That is one super deformed I do really want. But I've never seen it in the wild. And it's so old that it's probably not that great, but it's literally... I mean, the Tall Geese is already like a super deformed mech, but in a different way. So having a super deformed, it's like a super deformed. I want it. It's like super deformed squared. Finally, main body is done. All is left is the head and backpack, plus long rifle and fin funnels and a effect base. I love how you say long rifle for the Zazabi, but holy... Speaking of the Nightingale, its gun is so big. Everything about the Nightingale is just, it's Char's compensation machine. It's this Char being like, I need to compensate for everything, man. I feel really insecure. Psychologists would have a field day with the Nightingale design. It's just the most, it's just the compensation machine, man. I love it, though. I love how impractical and silly it feels. Right leg, left leg. Hold up, let me see. Is this the right or left bag? I have the legs separated by bag, so I don't mix them up. Let me see here. It looks like this is... This appears to be the leg we need. Get the 1/100 scale Nightingale. I don't know if I'd want to get that in, like, I have the high grade. The high grade is actually, it's my favorite high grade I've ever built, the high grade Nightingale. If I saw it in the wild, I would buy it, but I don't think I'm ever going to see the Reborn 100 in the wild. I don't know, like, a lot of times I don't like getting things from offline if I can help it, but the Nightingale would probably be on the list of something I would be willing to get. It's not... Oh, the Nightingale, it's not very old? Oh, then I'm more interested in it. There's one between the... Okay. Yeah, the like, and it's just double question marks. Is that the one you were asking if it got censored? Because that one didn't get censored. Ooh, I missed it, but it didn't get censored. Oh yeah, there's also a Star Wars Jedi Knight Academy, and also the good Jedi Knight, which is technically, like, if I remember correctly, Jedi Knight Academy is technically a sequel to Jedi Knight, which is a sequel to Jedi Dark Force. Well, actually, Jedi Knight is a sequel. Yeah, you have Jedi Knight 2, which is a sequel to Jedi Knight, which is a sequel to Jedi Dark Forces, but they're all part of like a quadrology, because whatever. Fun fact, you play SD Gundam game using the Nightingale was so big, putting in ships would fill a hangar for a squad. It is big though. I mean, like, it has a massive booty. I can believe that it's so big it would just fill up an entire like squad spot. Uh-oh. Did I misread the instructions and this is the left leg? No, it's not. It is the right leg. Okay. Okay, I was a little panicky for a moment there, but we're good. So, we plug this in here. The benefit of this kit being a bit older is that it is pretty straightforward. It feels like it's working with established build techniques and it's not trying to, like, from what at least I've experienced, it feels like it's not trying to, like, reinvent the wheel. Some kits do that and it kind of can be more or less successful when they do. But this kit really feels like it knows what it's doing and it's just trying to be what it is. Oh. We... Shit. I have super glue if I need to use it. Do not tempt me. Oh, no, 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 no. This goes in... So this goes in here. Okay. So this actually slides in there, and it slides in really nicely if you get it aligned. It's actually very easy to line it up. I'm super concerned, though, because these pipes might come out. So I'm gonna glue these pipes down. This pipe in particular is super loose. So I'm gonna have to glue this down a little. I don't like doing, but after what I experienced with the neck, it's just the smart thing to do. You only need the smallest amount of glue. Okay. And I don't think I'm gonna have to glue down the rest of it. So it's that one end was a little loose. Also, the one that has a peen longer than the height of most high grades. Honestly, I'm not surprised because the peen on the high grade, I literally laughed for like half an hour when I built it. And how you're supposed to build it is you build the legs, then the peen, then the skirt. So there's a part in when you're building the Nightingale where this is a pair of big fat legs with a massive peen, and it's just I still have I took pictures of it. And I was just like, this is the greatest thing I'm ever building. Oh god, I built the entire Nightingale in one night because I couldn't stop building it. Oh god, it was such a fun kit to build. I don't know how other people's, like, how their enjoyment may vary, but for me, the Nightingale was and is still my favorite kit. At least high grade wise. Before there is a message where I shid on the Ubisoft and got sent. Ah! That sucks. I definitely didn't see that. Come on. Now it's not wanting to line in. There we go. Let me get this all lined up. Not getting lined up properly. Okay, it's in. We're good. Oh, my fault because I said I had a ship that only... I was just one squad, and then I got the Nightingale that filled 3 spots, and yeah, I could see it filling 3 spots. I'm surprised it doesn't fill 4. Leave me with 2 mobile suits only. Is it me, or is Twitch chat just gone? Twitch chat is gone. It was gone last time, and I tried to update it, but it did not work. So I'm gonna have to try to update it off stream again. Panning rubber is not great. Let's see here, but this part has not been a problem yet, so I'm happy about that. And it looks like we can now put this part in. Looks like this just loops in here. Oof. Okay, now it's fully plugged in. Okay. And then you... Oh, no! I'm gonna have to glue... I was wrong. I'm gonna have to glue it. God, I hate being wrong on this because it means that the kit isn't as good as I'm giving it credit for. Let's try... Okay. So this part is a little complicated because I thought you could just plug it in at any angle, then swoop it in. Absolutely not. I might need to get a part separator out for this, but... Come on, come on, come on. Okay. So you need to line this part up, because this is more like a braking system. to stop the leg from going too far forward. This goes in here. Okay. So there's that done. And now I need to see if I can fit this back in. Well, it looks like that's actually a bit of a problem. Okay, this is a little more complicated than I thought. Because it kind of feels like you can't, like you have to plug in both of them first. But you very much have to plug in one, then the other. But both feels like they have to go in first. Oh, God, so this is a little bit of a pain. Is it me or is yeah, I already read that. Twitch is just it's I think it's been gone since Friday and I just need to fix it. Ooh. I thought I had fixed it and I was wrong. Oh, Merrick, have I sent new screenshots of Empire at War the other day? Have you sent? Where would it be? In gaming, in general chat? Oh, yeah, the one where you lost the battle, but it was a Pyrrhic victory. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to glue all of these in. I'm gonna have to glue all of these in. I'm gonna have to take this apart and glue all of the rubber in. Because this rubber, which I have not been doing anything with, came up. So I have to glue all the rubber in. We get to have fun on the bun. Come on. Just the smallest amount of glue is all that is needed. Just the smallest amount is what's needed. Can I get my tweezers out, please? Okay, let's see. You're stuck on. You need to be glued. It's just a little frustrating is all. You have to be super careful with the amount that you add. Because if you add too much, you're gonna get overflow. Please, line up. Okay. Let's let that dry. And while that's drying... You were the knee I was using. Where's the other knee? The knees are identical, so it doesn't matter. Are you gonna come up? Or are you secure? Ooh. That one might come up, but it's looking secure for the moment. Are you the one I haven't glued? Yes, you are. I'm sure when this kit came out, back in 2013, these rubber molds were new and they held on really nicely. But it's not 2013 anymore is the problem. And I feel like they have degraded probably more than any other part of this kit. I don't feel like I can see they have. It's rubber, so it's kind of understandable. Still just frustrating. Luckily, just the smallest amount of super glue is all you need. And though the super glue does make it quote-unquote impossible to unbuild, it doesn't lock anything in place. It just makes the pipes... Unless you want to get replacement pipes, and even if that's the case, you could easily rip off the pipes and then clean up where they were. So it's not really stopping you from customizing in the future either. And you don't have to glue every pipe, to be fair. Is this your mileage is gonna vary a little. Look at the time on the gameplay. Why was the battle time 4 hours? What the hell happened? Oh god, speaking of degrading, you have seen the statue called the Evil God Saber? No. Evil God. I just remember the Dark Saber from Star Wars, and that is one of the worst things ever. It's a Mandalorian with a lightsaber, but he's a Mandalorian, so it's a dark saber. It's so edgy. Jesus fucking Christ. Dave Filoni has the writing skill of a 12-year-old. You bet your sweet ass, though, a bunch of 8-year-olds saw the dark saber, and they're like, that's so cool. Meanwhile, anyone with a pair of balls that dropped looked at that and went, isn't the whole thing with the Mandalorians that they fire things, they have flamethrowers and ropes, that they don't fight Jedi with laser swords because they don't have the Force? You know, that they're supposed to counter the Jedi in, you know, creative, authentic way, in creative and, like, non-linear fashion. You know, like, that's why they use flamethrowers and whatnot. Like, they have to be thinking outside the box to, you know, trap Jedi and, you know, get past them and, you know, like, be clever. No, just give a Mandalorian a lightsaber. And then they can have a lightsaber duel. And it's like, why would a Mandalorian do that? Why would a Mandalorian be like, oh yeah, you know what, let me fight you on your ground, you know? Let me go to your strong suit and fight you in that, you know? Let me go fight the guy who can literally make himself like 5 times stronger by using the Force. That's a good idea. The guy who can literally do backflips like over me and cut me in half. That's a brilliant idea. I'm gonna go up against that guy in a fair fight. Like, there's no such thing as a fair fight against a Jedi. Simple lags? Jesus Christ. Honestly, it seems like the best way to do this is it says put this piece on first, but it honestly kind of seems like it's a better idea to put on, to lace this part. Actually, well, to lace this part and then put this part in. It's not that difficult to lace it without, when the part's out, but I don't know, I'm kind of curious if this is going to work a little bit better. Oh god, I don't know why that was hard to put on the second time. Oh god, I see why. Okay. Wait. You vex me, build. That confuses me. I'll show you in a second what's making me a little concerned and confused. So, as you can see, there's a guidepost right here on it. You can see it a little bit better here. And that goes into here. Almost use the glue, that would be a bad idea. It goes into here, this groove. But the thing is, as you can see, there's no top on the groove, so I don't really know what stops it from going out of the guider. I guess we just have to build it and see, and bend the leg and see what happens. Everything fits together pretty well. Is it just supposed to, like, come out like that? That just looks a little weird, having... I don't know, that just feels a little awkward to me. I'm just a little concerned. Also, that is a horrible piss yellow on stream. That was, I think, gold? Oh my god, this is bronze. Actually, that looks like a nice bronze on camera, but oh, the gold looks so piss yellow with an undercoat of a gunmetal. Oh god, that looks awful. That looks awful. That's all me. That's not the kit. That's all me. Oh god, I did that. Actually, I think that's bronze. That's not even gold. I'm pretty sure that's bronze. Why does bronze look like piss yellow gold when you have an undercoat of gunmetal? Oh no. Oh god, blame it on the first Mandalorian Jedi was also fucking stupid. How they retconned the Mandalore. So the Mandalore in Knights of the Old Republic, we know who the Mandalore was. The Mandalore was Mandalore the Great. He took the disparate tribes of Mandalorians, he brought them together, and we're gonna retake Coruscant, you know, our holy homeland, and, you know, kick off, you know, the Galactic Republic, and show who's the strongest in all the galaxy. Okay? Now, the first Mandalore, the first great leader of the Mandalorians, or at least it's implied to be the first Mandalore, was a fucking Jedi. Like, can we have just Star Wars lore that is independent of Force users? Can we have it so that it's not like Force users aren't at the core of all fucking Star Wars? The fucking expanded universe understood this, but Dave Filoni is like, no. He has a Mandalorian named Sabine Wren, and he's like, you know what? She's also a Jedi. Fuck it. You know what? Everyone's a Force user. You're a Force user. You're a Force user. You're a Force user. What is the point? Sorry, I got a little tilted, but like, it's so frustrating. Like, Han Solo is now like, it's like, oh, well, he's Force attuned now. No, let's let Han Solo, like, that's the whole thing. Han Solo is meant to be just like the lovable rogue who isn't a wizard. Not everyone has to be a wizard, Annie. Oh, but like, it's just like with modern Star Wars, everyone has to be a wizard, you know? Oh my god, everyone has to have like a connection to the Force. It's like, no, everyone is connected to the Force, but that doesn't mean everyone can connect to the Force. It's like everyone, like the living Force permeates through all things, but being attuned to it, being able to tap into that is a unique quality. But nowadays, it's just like anyone can do it, fuck it. And it's like, no, you cheapen it by doing that. It's just so frustrating that they don't understand their own universe. And now Dave Filoni, the fucking hack, is in charge of Star Wars because now, like, Kathleen Kennedy is gone. It doesn't matter. Like, Dave Filoni's no better. Dave Filoni is absolutely no better. Dave Filoni is the guy who made the Clone Wars and was like, whenever something wasn't canon, he was like, oh, who cares? You know, whenever something was contrary to pre-established canon, he was like, who cares? You know what? We're gonna have a scene where Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi discover that Count Dooku is Darth Tyrannus. That they discovered Count Dooku is the guy who commissioned the clone army, and then they're not gonna have any questions about that. That happens in the fucking Clone Wars TV show, is that they discover that Count Dooku is the guy who commissioned the clone army, and they just go, whatever. No, that would change everything if they realize, oh, wait a minute, the army we're fighting with was made by the Sith. Oh, then, like, obviously this army is going to be, like, set to, like, undermine us and destroy us in some way. Like, why would the Sith give us an army if it wasn't meant to betray us? But they're just like, okay, whatever, we're just not, whatever. That's not important information. We just got the biggest information. Well, who cares? Why would you do that? And there's literally a scene where they go like, you're Tyrannus? Why? Why would you write that? Random trivia incoming? Fucking sorry if I'm getting a little loud, but fuck. There's so many little things. God, and there's so many like little things that might be petty, but they feel important. Like turning Mandalore from a verdant world of multiple biomes into just a nuked out wasteland. It's just like, why? Mandalore used to be a beautiful planet in the lore, and then you were like, let's destroy it. And then in The Mandalorian, they nuke it again. They have the Empire come over and double nuke it. So now it's like an extra nuked fucking, it's like Fallout, like cubed. It's like, why are we doing this? You know, why is this a thing? What's going on anymore? First model of the Nightingale, the B Club resin kit, was has you drill into the peen Is it like a circumcision to make it Jewish? Is that how a circumcision works? Oy vey. And directly has you install the hinge joint and give the give it articulation. Jesus. Careful what you wish for. They would hear this and make Star Wars with no Jedi. No, they wouldn't. I don't even need to worry about that. Firstly, I wouldn't mind, like, that's already like Andor kind of has that, doesn't it? But like, I don't need to worry about that. Because there's no way Dave Filoni, as much of a hack as he fucking is, could ever write a Star Wars story that doesn't have some OC like fucking Jedi character in it. There's no way Dave Filoni could ever fucking do that. He's too much of a fucking hack. I'm sorry, he is. I'm kind of, honestly, at this point, I'm just like, I'm happy. You know, the EU's over. It's a done story, and I can just go back to the EU whenever I want. You know, I don't have to worry about, like, them making new EU canon, because it's just done. It's over. You got censored. Let me help you with that. That's the thing I like about Twitch, okay? It might censor people, you know, like YouTube does, but it will literally go like, this is censored, and I can hit do not censor that. I like that. That's a really good feature on Twitch. I'd even read your shit. I'd even read it. I was like, no, you're uncensored. God dang it. Broke the peg on the clear. Oh no, part, and now it doesn't want to. Oh no. Oh no. Breaking a peg is a hard fix. It doesn't even have to do with mechanics or anything. It's literally just give it mobility. I mean, there's mobility. It's so you can adjust the Vernairs, dude. Okay, it can't just like if it's just fixed in place. That's not as maneuverable. You gotta move the peen. Okay. You need it so that it can go up whenever whenever he remembers Lala. You know, whenever Char remembers Lala, the Nightingale, its Vernairs will go up a little. He just has a thing for Indian babes. I can respect, dude. Tan women are the best. Fucking me watching Road to El Dorado and, you know, Atlantis as a kid. I'm just like, this is just my type forever now. That looks very nice. On a less perverse note, that looks nice. That looks actually really nice. How the piping goes around it. Oh god, I don't even know what part of that got censored. Because I didn't even check. I'm gonna guess it's the fact that you used the word dick. They've ruined it all for me. I doubt it. I'll go back and reread any EU. I would reread EU. I'd reread like, you know, the Jason Jaina, like Legacy of the Force. I'd reread. Is that Legacy of the Force or is that whatever? The Jason and Jaina, like you know their big fight. I'd reread that. I'd reread Darth Bane. I'd read it. I'd read Thrawn and whatnot. Heir to the Empire. Not Dark Empire though. Fuck that. Just not that though. We'll read a lot. Not that though. Not Dark Empire. We don't touch that. We don't talk about that. It was a silly place. Oh god. Oh god. Evil God Star statue. Sorry, I looked that up and I typed in the wrong thing, so I wasn't able to react to it. Is that it? There's a lot of evil god statues. They all look Hindu for some reason. Or do you mean evil god wait, do you mean horn statue from Legend of Zelda? What did he mean? He's gonna get you. Oh, don't get me wrong. If you're a kid and you saw that, that'd give you nightmares. But as an adult, it's just what a goofy little fella. He's geeked in more ways than one. Check stream talk. I think I need to glue the red lower. Okay, let me check stream talk. Oh, yeah, you just lost the entire lower part of that fella, didn't you? If you have to, you have to is the sad part. Ooh. Oh, Evil God Saber. Sorry. Okay. Why did it correct to star? Why did it auto-correct to star would be my question. Okay, I thought it was statue because... Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, the humanity. Oh. They turned her into a butterface. Still has great tits, though. What the fuck is that? Look into those eyes. The eyes convey the pain. It's like those sculptures. It's like those paint jobs on like Warhammer minifigures where like the faces like are painted really badly, but they end up looking like they're like being corrupted by the warp and like being mutated. It looks like one of those. Has a great same amount of malice. Hold on, get this picture up. Ooh, do you have something to share on the Discord? It gives Catachan Jungle Fighter's energy. Oh my god. It's a bootleg. It has a wiki page. It has a China fake wiki. It has a China bootleg. Firstly, there's a China bootleg. There's a China bootleg wiki. Firstly, amazing. And it has its own page on it. Oh god. Catachan Jungle Fighter. Oh god, we can spare a minute. Are they? God, the old Space Marines, the old like quote unquote female Space Marines from like Rogue Trader before Warhammer 40k was Warhammer 40k. They look like melted. This isn't what you're talking about, but these guys just look like melted. They look like melted plastic. Satyr. Oh god. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Look at that dude's face. That's an official model. Oh my god, Catachan. Catachan does a number to you, bro. Oh my god. What happened to it? You ever seen a man who encountered a barking toad and lived? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. I respect the fuck out of this kit though. This one. That's like a limited though, isn't it? You can't buy that. That guy looks cool. That guy looks like the dude from Predator. Yes, that one. It's an official promotional. Oh god. Does it have the lower part? Well, this is a rabbit hole and a half. Before I looked at the Catachan, I was thinking of another paint job. Now I can't remember it. Oh wait, no, I said it. I said it on stream. It was the female Space Marines. I'm gonna get a good bunch of like art of like hot women in armor, which is not what I want. Anime waifu. Sorry, I said anime waifu because I saw this one. My waifu. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, she looks like Chucky. She looks like Chucky in like the 3rd or 4th movie. That's so fucking. Oh, there they are. It's hard to show you because I'm laughing too hard. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at it. Look. Look at them luscious, womanly lips. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Look at that fucking face. Is that a woman or is that supposed to be Sloth from the Goonies? Hey, you guys! Super food. I'm gonna have an asthma attack. Super Fumina. Oh god. Super Fumina just gotta have a bit of a soulless face, but at least her eyes are like aligned. She looks like a Terminator ready to kill you. Oh my god. Oh, wait. I haven't. We're supposed to be building. Hold on. 40K. Bad paint. I need the one. That's a classic. I want the one where the guy's reading, though. Hold up. 40K. I'm gonna need my inhaler. Reading. Figure. Please tell me I can find it. If one of you can put it in the Discord, I'd really appreciate it. If you are not on the Discord, to get to the Discord, you can find the... Oh no, the MasterCard link. I didn't update it on Twitch, did I? Did I? Oh crap, wait a minute. I don't think my MasterCard link works on... Well, actually, the Discord link will still work, but I don't think the rest of it will work. And I can't check it right now, can I? No, let me go to my own channel, please. Where is my master link? Where is it? Channel customization, about order schedule. Where is the master link? Where do you find the master? Wait a second. I don't know how Twitch works. Twitch is annoying. The Discord link should still work though, but I think I need to update the other links. Oh god. Ooh, the capybara. Okay, let's let's finish this leg. We've been laughing and having asthma attacks at bad paint jobs for long enough. Let me just see if I can find the one picture. 40K reading guardsman. It's a guardsman, so. Maybe it's surprised. Surprised guard. Oh, guardsman meme. Damn it. No, it's not that one. No. I remember back in the day when the only 40k memes would drive me closer so that I can hit them with my sword. Or my most basic heavy unit can destroy your heaviest tank unit in one shot. This is both balanced and fair. I remember those memes. Didn't know what 40k was at the time, but I remember those memes. It hit you, by the way, we're still merry. The Hatsune Miku Zaku and the... Oh yeah, I saw the pre-orders went up. If the RX-78 is the 2.0 RX-78, I might get it. I'm not getting another real grade Zaku. It's just not happening. But yeah, the Miku pre-orders did go up. I think they technically went up like yesterday, but it would have been like last night. But yeah, the pre-orders are up. If anyone is interested on the Miku Gundam or Zaku, those are available currently. And also P Bandai has updated their roster because a few days ago they ended a bunch of kits, you know, that for pre-order. So a whole new line of kits are also up for pre-order, including the Sandrock Endless Waltz, whatever. There's like a new 1/100th grade Sandrock Endless Waltz, which looks like a Sandrock crossed with an Ultron, which looks pretty cool. I'll be checking it out. Probably won't get it because I have Etta Hinkst inspired me to make a spreadsheet for all of my backlog. So I've just been doing that for the last like day when I've had free time. And I found out how many things I have in my backlog. It turns out I have 65 kits in my backlog, so I can't really buy more kits. Oh god, when I saw that, I was like, I have like 40 kits in my backlog. Turns out I'm 20. I was wrong. I was off by 20. Oh lordy. So I'm very hesitant to get new kits while I have so many in backlog. Oh, that's a lot in backlog. It is the 2.0, the Sandrock Armadillo. Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. The Sandrock Armadillo would be a pretty fitting name. You know what? Let me actually look. I got the email, so I can just check the email for it. It's right there. Sandrock, Endless War. Yeah. Armadillo Lizard. But yeah, it's let me see if I can get a good picture of it. It has the Uzis. It's not an Uzi, but it has the little gun. Oh god, it has the little gun. Look at that. I love the little gun. I love how they realized I love how the people in Gundam Wing realized that there was no ranged option for the... It just didn't have a ranged option, the Sandrock, so they just gave it like a submachine gun that it uses in one scene in the anime. And it's the customs upgrade is it gets grenade launchers on its shoulders that only have like 2 missiles together, and it has like a little submachine gun. But it also has all these missiles, which also look pretty cool. This is it. Ooh, this is what I wish the Sandrock looked like. So this is actually makes me pretty happy. This looks really cool. How much? Ooh, $80. Ooh, it's a 1/100 scale with a lot of stuff, though. So for like a master grade of that size, of that like scale and that much stuff, $80 isn't unreasonable, but that's still that's $90 after shipping for me. Oh god, I sent it a motivational pic in Stream Talk, the backpack for all terrain. Being horny is a feminine trait. Why are you, as a man, thinking of boobs? You should be thinking of war. And it's this. Is this TF2 soldier? Let's make the Angron. I love how Angron is literally his name. Is just like his name is effectively just Angry Man. Oh god, that's like a Tolkien name right there. He's angry and always on. Angron. he's just angry and he's always on at 11. Angron. Good work, old chap. That is a Tolkien approved name right there. He's like Sauron, but more of a man. Saruman. That's one of my favorites for that meme. Ooh. Let's see here. White Dingo, Master Grade White Dingo GM Sniper 2 is amazing. But the P Bandai GM kits I hear good things about. It's just a shame that it seems that to get a GM kit you almost have to go through P Bandai, it seems, half the time. Jesus Christ. We have been a little too chatty Cathy this stream. Thank God I do not... I might lose my voice at this rate. Oh, that's very bad. That's the worst thing that could happen. Let's put this here. Oh, it just means we've been having a good stream. We've been having a good chatty stream is what that means. Oh, the White Dingo is up for pre-order as well. Oh! Get the $50 is the White Dingo. The one for $50 must be an older kit. Not that that's a bad thing, just for like referencing. Like for example, the Shin Matsunagi Gelgoog Jaeger is like $12 on P Bandai or like $15 when it was up. Ooh, which is pretty fair. I do like how not everything on P Bandai is super expensive. That's kind of cool of them. If it is an older kit, they will charge like whatever it was charged for back then. I am noticing a problem right now. Give me one moment. You seeing this? Not going together. Oh, what? Why are you not going together? Son of a dog. Okay, what is wrong? Why are you not seating in properly? It's not coming together. Why are you not fitting together? Okay, I need to focus on this real quick. It must not be lining up here. What? Wait. That's stupid. Okay, it's not as stupid as it feels, but I see what was wrong. Okay. I feel... Okay. The pipes needed... Like, the thing that the pipes was in needed to be pushed forward, and then it could align. It's not stupid, but it's just... not the most elegant way of doing what they did. It's not stupid, it's just a little inelegant. It had some older weapons from 2001. Okay. The 2.0 2.0 RX-78. So it's one of those kits. Okay. So it's like the Gym Command. We have a history with those. Also the Alex, to be fair. The Alex was a great build. The GM Command was an outlier. It was a kind of just we had a kit that was bad and that was the fluke. Okay. No, 14 goes right here. And this one goes here. There we go. Look at that nice panel lining. Look how well I did with the panel lighting. Look at my own work. Let me pat myself on the back real quick. Oh, thank you, me. You did a good job. Oh, thank you. Matsunagi, what did I say? Did I say it wrong? Ooh. Did I say Shin like Mitsubishi by accident? Ooh. That'd actually be fun just to start calling him Shin Mitsubishi and just have people get pissed off about it. Sandrock backpack gone from a single thruster to 4. Oh my god, is that literally all the custom was? Crap, no red alert, skip the dingo. Philip Hughes GM Dominance is on the P Bandai in stock. Oh, you recommended that a lot. GM Dominance, I'll look for that. Let's see here. No promises I'll get it, but let's see here. Where are all the pieces? Okay, this goes. This should have been panel lined. That would have been nice to have a gold inset in here. Ooh. But I didn't. Actually, it would be pretty easy to take this off. Okay, and then okay. Weird, because it can totally go out. Is this weird that it's like... Nothing really stops it from going out, but I do like... Actually... It just feels a little weird. I don't know, like, is it supposed to be going out this far? Also, that's a pretty good bend for how fat the leg is. Can we just say that right now? Ooh. It nests in very well when you put it back into place. Let's get the tape off of this. Let's do the paint reveal. Both normal and Philip, that's how it works. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, I came back to see America petting himself. I was patting myself on the back. Ooh, I was patting myself on the back. Because I complimented my own panel lining. I was like, that's really good panel lining. And then I was like, oh, I sound like such an asshole. Oh, God, I'm proud of my own work. What an asshole. Look at that paint. Look at that. That's just hideous. Luckily, it's gold metallic, so it's going to come off really easy. Let me get this. Okay. You just get your nail, and you can just do that with the gold metallic Vallejo. Does that mean does that, like, you know, kind of mean the Vallejo metallic isn't that good? Yeah. Oh, come on. I know the tape was not set like that, which means that when I peeled off the tape, it just took the paint with it. Oh, God, I was gonna make oh, God. Well, you see, as you can see, the paint is not very good, because you can see that on camera, even. Oh, God. Gundams were planned for Earth invasion, so they only use the thruster packs, because it's already very high gravity. That is true, but it's still funny how just the Death Scythe and the Ultron got complete overhauls because they got destroyed. The Sandrock also got destroyed, and it just got like a minor touch up. It literally blew up with like with a thermonuclear explosion, and it's just like, it's fine. Just throw some extra thrusters on it, give it some extra weapons, give it an Uzi. It's good. We're fine. They just didn't care to, like, they either thought like its design was already gold, or they just didn't give a shit. It's like how the heavy arms was just like, give it an extra gun. Give it an extra gun. It doesn't have enough guns. Give it some extra thrusters, some extra Vernairs. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We did a good job. We're done. We're done here. No. No to which thing? I've had a very active brain today, so I don't know. Remember Gundams were okay. I'm back. Finished watching some isekai show. I like how you just say some isekai show, like it's not even worth mentioning the title. It's just like, you've seen them all already. My emotion is back to normal. For real, I almost crashing on building the lower jaw. It happens, it happens, it happens. Ooh. At least, you know, you didn't misassemble a ball or something. That would be embarrassing. Only an idiot would do that. One of the most simple kits you could ever build. And fuck it up like 4 times over. God, that'd be really stupid to do that. By the way, check out the new video link in the chat box for YouTube. If I can't link on Twitch, sorry. If you want to watch it on Twitch, you're gonna have to go to the YouTube channel, which the card link would not work if it's the old card, because it's no longer, the channel's no longer Merrick, it's now Seth. Ooh. I don't think you can actually find the YouTube channel. And I don't know how to update the card right now. Update Twitch card. I have to update Twitch chat and Twitch link. I thought I updated the Twitch link, but now I'm thinking I didn't. We both fumbled our balls. Oh no. Not the balls, bro. Let's see here. Where's the... Oh. It's always behind something. When in doubt, just lift things up until you see it. I need to apply like a whole nother coat to this. Like, depending on the angle, you can like see right through the gold to the orange. I don't know, it's weird. I don't like gold paint. It's like, it's literally metallic yellow, and yellow is an awful paint to work with. So this goes on like this, I believe. Yeah, that fits in. And these go together. And then this. I don't want to put on a new glove, so I'm just gonna go. We're just going in raw. We're going raw for the rest of stream. Ooh. Let's see here. We might only build well, we built feet today. You know, so we have that going for us. And I was actually thinking how I'm happy I'll never reach 100,000 subs. Because then I'd have to do a feet reveal because I'm a VTuber. And if you're a VTuber, you have to do a feet reveal at 100,000. It's just the culture. And I'm happy I'm never gonna get there. This is like a hole in the back of the leg, and I'm a little confused. Is that supposed to be filled by something? It doesn't look like it. It just has a hole in the back of its leg. Let's get that extra gold paint off. That's a little weird. This has a hole in the back. You made the same mistake with your master grade ball Verka. It's pontoons. They have to be identical. Why do you think that they'd be different? Of course they're the same. Okay, so this kit goes on like... You go on like this. You are not for this leg, are you? You are for the other leg, aren't you? You are not identical, are you? You are not. Thank goodness we were talking about balls, so I remembered my left from my right. And I did not try to like go, and I didn't go like, why is this not working? Why this piece no work? Let's get out the other part. And let us change the soundtrack. I'm gonna get a BGM for Seth. No, wait. And I'm excited about that. I'm probably still gonna have music on for the Gunpla streams, but it means that for like the chatty sections, I don't have to go find music. I can just have music ready. For my little chatty Cathy sections in games. And speaking of games, I'm supposed to open stream telling you this, but we do have a winner for the viewer's choice, which is why you guys aren't voting for a tiebreaker. For the viewer's choice tomorrow, we will be playing Hytale. Because it's so much more hip than playing Minecraft, bro. But I don't know much about Hytale outside of that. It's literally just jokingly people are calling it Minecraft 2.0, and it's such a good game that it got Saba to stream. That's how you know it's good. Ooh, that's how you know it's a good game. It got Saba to stream. That's some fucking that's some unneeded shade. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No! Oh my god, that peeled off all the paint. Why? I just took all the paint with it. Let me clarify that. It took all the top coat with it. This had 2 coats on it. And it just stripped the top coat of paint like it was nothing. Actually, for this week, Minecraft was going to be on the poll, but I thought it'd be weird to have Hytale and Minecraft up. So I just went with Hytale because it's the newer game. It's the new hotness. You gotta chase that algorithm. Imagine if Operation Star One failed because Matic was assembling the MS and we could have gotten a better timeline. Imagine if the technical designer was Merrick and everything just would have gone to shit. That would have been real great. Real back. That's not even a backhanded statement. That's just a hell of a thing to say. Ooh. The monsters just get on and they just fall apart. I mean, that's like Federation design in the general. So, I'm a real big Zeon fan. But at the end of the day, I think my heart is for Zeon. But I think physically, I'm just all about the Federation. Things are just being held together by, you know, hopes and dreams. Where is... There it is. One of the things I like about this design, though, if I can say real quick, is how the pipes are just visible. There's no... This is such a horrible design. But the point of it is to convey how rushed the mechanical, like how they're just producing these as fast as they can. And it's more important to have this accessible for, like, you know, production and repair than to, like, have the power cables and the, like, you know, the joints not vulnerable to attack. Because it's just like we're just trying to get these out as fast as we can so we can just have mobile suits to throw rocks at, like, Earth. It's so clean. It tells a story with its design. Oh, what time is it? I think, because I have to do some editing, we might have to call it there. Hytale looks really good. American, Makuve, can be the Makuve of the Federation. Oh, why did you have to give me that fucking 5-headed son of a bitch? Really, Makuve of all fucking people? You're gonna pick somebody who's not as fucking hideous? You're gonna pick somebody who looks like a human being? Really? Fucking goddamn high forehead sumbitch Makuve. Ooh, though I do like the Gian. I like the Gian after building it. It looks so goofy in the original series, but my god, the updated model, the revive, looks so good. Are these side specific? Or are these symmetrical? Oh, wait a minute. Are you symmetrical or not? My brain is literally melting right now. Are you symmetrical? Are you symmetrical? Are you symmetrical? Are you symmetrical? Well, you don't want to plug in is the problem. The kid's just like, push it in until they click on. It doesn't want to, though, is the issue. Okay. Okay, that... Oof. Ooh, that polycap feels weird. Okay. That is not... That is... not a terrible ankle pivot. Not a terrible ankle pivot, but ain't gonna be no kung fu fighting, I can promise you that. It's like can bend back, that can go back that far in the ankle, and it can go that far forward. Let's see if you can get a... Come on. That's a good, nice walk, mid-gate walking. So, okay. And how far back can you bend? You can bend really far back for what you are. I think for its time, it's going to have good articulation. But for its time is going to be the asterisks, because it was a 20... It was 2013 that this was made, but... Ooh, maybe we won't build this in 2 more builds, because we still have another leg, which will probably be another hour. And then we're going to have the backpack and the waist. Actually, what time is it right now? Oh, look at those fingers. You know what? No, we won't do that right now. I was like, maybe we can build the hands before we leave. We have 10 minutes. What can we do in 10 minutes? Ooh, not the hands. Not the hands. Let's just put that there. Not the hands. We can build the shield. Surely we can build the shield in like 5 to 10 minutes, right? 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 Chat, you believe in me, right? Gian, the Gian is a really cool experimental mobile suit. When you appreciate that it's an experimental mobile suit, some of the more weird things about it are like kind of make more sense. Like the fact that it's like it's a jump pack is just like a little bare bones and whatnot. Like it's just like it looks really advanced in some regards, and then just kind of bare bones in others. And like, oh, it's literally an experimental mobile suit, so that's why it looks a little weird. Looks a little awkward in the original series, but it is pretty cool. And like just them just fixing the proportions in the models just goes so far. Oh, look up the Toad Stritter. It used to not have pipes on the outside as the Pale Rider. Then they added the pipes when it became Neo Zeon's. Damn right it did. They need those extra power pipes, bro. They need to give the glowing weak spot so the Federation has a shot to fight back. The shield that just has the missiles in it. But Toad Stritter. Okay, yeah. That looks really cool, and it has high heels. High heels on a mobile suit are pretty cool. It probably would be a bitch to get a model of it and make it... Actually, no, wait. A lot of the kits from Iron-Blooded Orphans have high heels, and they stand just fine. It got such evil feet. It got evil feet. Those are evil people feet. Or it's either evil or it's making toys for Santa in his workshop. I'm not quite sure which. This is a very enjoyable kit, though. It has some difficulties to it, some that are brought on by myself, which are not the ones I'm thinking of. Really, the most difficult part has just been getting the polycaps seated. But overall, it's a very fun kit. Oh, we can do this. Why are you being difficult right now? Wait, where are the weapons? Wait. Oh. We're gonna build the shield, but I just realized the weapons are missing. The guns are missing. We have to find the guns for next stream. Find Doga guns. Find Doga guns. Ooh. Let's just get this all together. Oh, I want to get the beam sabers. Okay, so that's beam axe saber thing. Oh, what? Jesus, that's tight. You can have both activated at the same time. Wait, can you? This one goes in here. Okay, so no, you can't. This one goes in here. I guess this goes here? Nothing goes here. Nothing fits in here. Ooh. Okay, so nothing goes here. It just has a big empty spot right here for some reason. Whatever. Oh yeah, it was an experimental mobile suit with its shield that not only provided protection, but the outer edge provided needles, and you say it was mines. I thought they were missiles. Were they missiles or mines or both in the inner shield? The Toad Strider? It's either pick and axe, or well, actually the beam and axe are on two different handles, so you can have both technically. You can have him dual wield like a good barbarian. But it seems that you either have the like axe like this, or you have like the pickaxe, I guess you could call it. It feels like you have to pick one or the other in this regard, and this one just feels really underwhelming. Can I say, if I could say, I'm sure it's better for piercing damage, but just go for the big fan. See it. You can't use them at the same time, nah. You can't use them at the same time. A design flaw. Ooh. Use the beam axe to protect your hand while you stab with with the massive this saber is so big. It's not even fitting on screen properly. Look at this. It's massive. Like, can we get out the high grade Doga real quick? I don't even need to like get. It doesn't fit on screen. Hold up, let me pull the screen back a little. Like, look how much it's taller than him. Like, look at that. It's still not on screen. It doesn't fit on screen properly. But look how much bigger it is than the high grade. It's big. Okay, let's not get too distracted, or it will take us forever to finish this. This goes here. This is like the decoy launchers or something, if I remember correctly. Where's the other decoy launcher? Oh, it was trying to hide from me, trying to sneak under here. This goes here. And then I have no idea where those guns are. I have no idea where its guns are, and that's gonna be a problem. But I have like 5 days to find those guns, so it's fine. It looks like I never cut off those pieces. I'm gonna have to find them on the screw real quick. Chat, did it say E? Oh, here are the guns. Here are the weapons. They're just in the other box. Let's put those all in one place. Let's get... Here they are. Where is... Uh-oh. I might have to cut this directly off the sprue because I do not know where my sprue cutter to cut these off the sprue are. These are parts that are hidden for the most part, so it's fine if I just... If there's some nub marks. It'll be fine. Tracking is wild because I got up. My tracking was wild because I got up and it does that. I gotta have a little stroke. I'm excited for Seth when Seth gets a proper model. Because I hope to have it, I forget what it's called, but the higher grade video tracking. The one that you need an iPhone for. I'm gonna have to upgrade to an iPhone. I'm gonna have to lose my Android, which is gonna hurt. You know, I'm gonna have to lose my Android for an inferior iPhone. It has a better camera. I don't care, dude. I don't care. I have to get a pretentious fucking computer. I don't want it. But I forget what the tracking is called, but the better tracking you have to have an iPhone for. Ooh. And you might be like, just get an iPhone secondhand. I'm due for an upgrade regardless, firstly. And secondly, I don't want this thing already, this little fucker already overheats halfway through stream, okay? I don't want to be, you know, doing something for 2 hours and then be like, oh, my camera overheated. You know, no, thank you. This thing I have to deal with enough from. So I'd love to get a second hand, but no. Resin is low-key an underrated old-type pilot? Wait. I thought you were talking about, like, resin as in... I thought you were talking about, like, the building resin because it's models. Oh, I was so fucking confused. Reason performance, with, blue Geara Doga was really good. Oh, she was an old type, wasn't she? Ooh. I mean, she had to have been good to be, like, literally one of Char's second in command. Like, well, I don't know if she was the second in command, but she was pretty high up in command structure for Char. So yeah, she was pretty damn good. She's, like Yazan was a monster. The fact that his nickname was the Beast. Guy went toe-to-toe with Camille when Camille was at his most broken and survived and almost won several times. Yazan is a monster. Yazan is hands down one of the most beastly, like, pilots in all of Gundam, and the dude's an old type, and I love that about it. I love the fact that, like, you know, you can have old types who are really good pilots and whatnot. If it was modern Star Wars, because I'm still bitter, you know, everyone would have to be a new type. You wouldn't be allowed to have, you know, the old type pilots who can hold their own. And then this goes here? Yes. Funny how when the movie portrayed her as... portrayed her as a jerk for saying kids don't belong on the battlefield? As Gundam, man. It's like, where else are they supposed to be? At school? No. Judo proved that wrong. You can go to school after war. And become a great scientist, man. Like Judo. War builds character, okay? It builds character, then you get to go off to somewhere else. She is second in the Mobile Suit Command, okay. Posted the Mountain Dew fin funnels, ooh. Mountain Dew fin funnels. My inner 12-year-old is interested. Man, that doesn't look like Mountain Dew, that looks like piss. It looks just like Mountain Dew. It's just pissing. It's just pissing in the wind. That's unfortunate. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh god. Yazan is just different. Camille literally only won because he had plot armor. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yazan landed multiple beam shots on his cockpit, and Camille survived because of biosensor invulnerability. Yazan, if Yazan was allowed to win, he would have won. And that's what makes Yazan so terrifying. Ooh. The riders were just like, fuck it, no, you don't get to win Yazan, and Yazan is just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have a goofy time in Zeta Gundam. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in Zeta Gundam, be a little goofy boy. And then I'm gonna just disappear forever. Probably reappear in a manga, be a menace. We should have stopped with the shield, but I really wanted to build these. It's a terrible habit. Oof, Gunpla is my addiction. It's a terrible habit, chat. Never pick it up. I wanted to talk about the importance of lore, and I didn't. Damn it. Ooh. Actually, saying it reminded me of, like, plastic crack memes and how people just go like, oh, it's just to sell toys. It's like, yeah, but that lore that, like, is behind it is still important. I forgot, that was a big topic I want to talk about. Oh, Izana is a monster. Remember that time he shot down a big salmon in a saberfish? Sludger surviving Char's counterattack. Did Sludger survive? Slugger. Sorry, Slugger. Ooh. Slugger. Disappearing in Gundam to be like, this is what a veteran looks like. This is what a real soldier looks like. Ooh. You died like Ryu, but Ryu not as good as Ryu. Ryu had a real good death. There we go. Ooh. You have to get like it correctly aligned. It's a little weird. Ooh. Izan fought Char and Camille at their peak. And to draw is crazy. Yeah, he's just that thing was wild, dude. His mobile suit was wild. As I say, it had like a yo-yo, and I was like, "That my main attack weapon is effectively a yo-yo." And it's just like, I'm gonna kick your ass with it, and he did. He's just built different. Quest? What about Quest? Ooh, well, wait, if Char, wait. Shot down. Are we talking about Char shooting down? Do you mean... Well, no, Hathaway shot, like, Amuro's love interest. Ooh. Because she killed Quest to like save Hathaway, and then Hathaway was like, I'm a moody kid and I'm gonna kill you for killing this person who would have killed me. And it's just like, God, Hathaway, you're awful. Like, Hathaway, if it wasn't for Quest and Gus being in this, you would be the character that everyone hates the most, to be honest. If it wasn't for the fact that there are somehow worse characters than you, everyone would fucking remember you as dog shit. And then you go through all that happens in Char's counterattack only for like 15 years later to be like, Char didn't go far enough. I'm gonna become Mafty. And it's like, you're a freaking idiot. You're just dumb. Oh, yeah, that's your character. You know, Char's not alive to learn all the wrong lessons anymore, so we need you to do it. Gee, looks like I'm missing a piece. It looks like an important piece too. It just was right here. And with this, we should have the shield done. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So it goes on like this. I was not looking at the instructions. I was just trying to put it on without thinking. How do my kits always turn out bad? Damn it! Damn, I somehow did it correct by doing it wrong. I did it wrong by doing it correctly. Son of a gun. Wow, it's really on there. Oh, that's stressing it. Please, for the love of God, come off. How did I do this? How did I do this? Oh, lordy, how did I fuck this up? I really fucked this up. I somehow built this in a way that it was not meant to be able to be built in. What a way to end stream. Come on, get out of there. There you go. I want the person who designed this kit to see that moment and just go, what the fuck is he doing? How did he do that? That should physically be impossible to fuck it up that way. But just like life, or just like Ian Malcolm said, life finds a way. How the fuck I cannot convey to you because I'd have to show you. And the camera wouldn't be able to pick it up. But there's a little lip right here that makes it so that you can't, like, throw this... Oh. Well, I guess you can throw it over. But there's a little lip right there that makes it so that you can't go past this point without it coming off. And somehow I put it on with the little lip hooking in underneath it. That should not be possible. I'm just too big strong. I'm too much of a big strong gaijin. Ending stream with nearly breaking the kit. What a way. Give me my spin table so we can let's see what we've built today. So today we have built this. Ooh, let's move this over. We have built this. We have built the shield. We have built a leg. And we built another foot. Where's the other foot? We built a foot. That's what progress looks like, chat. Okay? That's progress, okay? We also have, like, the upper torso and whatnot. Ooh. Don't mess with me right now. Sadly, it looks like the light... Let me see if I can find the head. I did order lights for the head, but they're not coming until the end of the month. So we might be done with the build by the time the lights come. So we might have to show off the lights on, like, the next stream after we're finished. Ooh. Woo! Quest is annoying. Quest is the one character who not deserve as much hate as they got. Yeah, but she's annoying. Did he think... Have you considered that? To be honest, the characters aren't as bad as people set them out to be. It's just the fact that you're there for Char and Amuro, so anyone who's taking time away from Char and Amuro, you're like, I don't like you. And that money he got was supposed to be fun mafty. Ooh. Let me read the final bits of chat, and then send you guys off somewhere, because it looks like I've missed some. You're supposed to kill Quest, and that was supposed to be made him a war champion. What? And then he used that money he got to fund Mafty. So he used the money he got from being celebrated as, like, the hero of the war, because he's, like, literally the only person who survived it. Every other named character died. So you know what? The winner is you. You're the winner. Congratulations, Hathaway. Congratulations. Is that just what happens in Gundam? It's like a battle royale. It's like Squid Game's last one standing just gets all the money. No, I can understand why he's so cynical, actually. It's like a Survive is one of the What If storylines from PS... Ooh, that sounds like an interesting What If, to be honest. Hello, Nox. Hello. Sorry, we're just ending stream, so you're catching us at a bad time. Oh, but let me see here. How would you feel if Zeon chose Zaku 4 instead of the Geara Doga? In the Counterattack, it wouldn't look as good. It'd probably be a better mobile suit. I don't really know, like, how good the Zaku 4 is, but it's probably better than the Geara Doga. The Geara Doga was kind of mass-produced to get as fast out there as possible so they could do the attack, if I remember correctly, but it doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as good. The Geara Doga has a really good barbarian feel to it. It feels like a warrior. It feels like a brute. I would feel disappointed. Then they go out and funds fast and less mobile suits than they already had in Zaza. So yeah, it sounds like the 4 would be too expensive. Howdy, sorry to check in so late, just woke up. Oh, don't worry about it, you arrive just when you need to, okay? We're all like Gandalf here, you know, we're all wizards, you know. We're never late or early, we arrive exactly when we mean to. I'm watching Return of the King tomorrow. Extended edition in theaters. if stream's late again because I watched Lord of the Rings, I'm not gonna be sorry. Lord of the Rings is more important. Lord of the... Oh, God, dude, it's so good, man. I saw Fellowship and Two Towers last weekend. Oh, my God, dude, those movies are so good. Oh, I really wish I had fucking... I wish I had a face cam, because the expression I'm making is some anime level fucking shit. Oh, my God, it's... Oh, dude, when Gollum starts talking to himself and whatnot, when he's like, Smeagol, they hurt you, Smeagol. No, Gollum. When he's doing that shit, you're like, oh yeah, this is good, this is good. When Faramir is, you know, like, when Faramir is being all this complex character, he's like, no, we're gonna go to Gondor. But then he realizes, you know, when they're in the city, that like, no, they need to let the hobbits go, you know. This is bigger than him. This is bigger than his daddy issues. Fucking, oh my god. Oh, oh, lordy, I love him. Treebeard being all slow. Merry and Pippin having their hero moment. You know, being the little pebbles that start, you know, a rock slide bigger than anything that could have... Oh, god, and I'm watching Return of the King tomorrow! I'm so excited. I think I can finish Sasabi today. After that, I might go and buy an FN Calamity. Okay. Oh, an Ariel. Spin. Let me get to chat. I got distracted by Lord of the Rings. If they chose the Zaku 4, they would have demolished the Federation. But the Zaku 4 is too expensive and designed for aces, which is what the Zaku 3 was also designed for. It was an ace suit, which is kind of weird. They turned a grunt suit into an ace suit, but it's for nostalgia, I understand. Ooh, that's good progress. Thank you for saying that. Winner chicken dinner moment. Ooh. I guess that's for the Squid Games comment. For like how he's the one that survived. He got out of money. You can save Lala in the same game. But then Char doesn't have more mental issues. And I want Char to be the most broken man available, because that's when he's most entertaining. We can make him worse. We don't want to make Char better. We want to make him worse, Chad. Okay? We want to be toxic Fujoshis in here, okay? Char can be worse. We can make him worse. Okay, girlfriend? Sorry, that was far away from the mic, so it probably didn't get picked up well the first time. We can make him worse. Geara Doga is Defender of Freedom. Damn right it is. I like how Geara Doga just means, if I remember correctly, I think its translation, its name is just like Hound of War, because it's just or War Dog or something like that. Or Soldier Dog or something like that. It's literally it's just the Hounds of War. Which is such a good fucking name for a mobile suit. The Hounds, Char let loose the Hounds of War. Like, that's just a fucking good name. That's just a fucking awesome statement. Even Ramboral has a what if story. I love how old games, Dragon Ball also had like that, where there's like half the gameplay, like half the story was just all the what if stories you could do. Really more like 2/3 of the stories of these games would just be all the what if scenarios. It's like, what if Yamcha, just because I said Dragon Ball, but it's like, what if Yamcha, like, was the one who defeated Frieza? And it's just like, wait, what? And it's like, yeah, how would that change the timeline? It's really hard to pull off because you're playing as Yamcha, but if you can, the game's like, okay, here's more story with Yamcha. Apparently you like Yamcha. Good for you. Oh god, that's an amazing impression. Which one? I wasn't... I don't know which one I was doing. Ooh, some impressions I can do pretty solid. Oh, one of my favorite moments is when... Oh, the Gollum impression, I think you mean. That's because as a kid, I always practiced my Gollum impression, and that's actually not my best Gollum impression. That's very off the cuff. I can do a far better Gollum impression. I can do Gollum way better than that. But I've been talking for the last, like, 2 hours, 3 hours non-stop. And holy shit, my voice hurts. But dude, I can do like the perfect Gollum noise that he makes, the like, but my voice is too fucked up. You need to have a lot of phlegm in your mouth to do it properly. Just like how if you want to do the wahoo from Splatoon, you need to have like a wet throat. So like, my throat's way too dry. My throat's way too dry to be doing that. Oh god. Only had 3 campaigns, AU, Axis, and Titans. Okay. One of the favorite moments is when Aragorn honors the promise with the ghosts and sets them free. It's so good, because so much Lord of the Rings is Aragorn just being Aragorn. It's just like learning to become a king and learning the responsibilities and the honor and whatnot. It's so clean. And Boromir is so important to the story, because without Boromir, you don't have Lord of the Rings. Because Boromir is the best and worst of humanity wrapped in one character. We see how he inspires people, but how he himself is susceptible to corruption. But even after falling to corruption, after striking out at Frodo and trying to steal the One Ring, he has a moment. Like, after it happens, he sees his wrong that he's done. And he does not wallow in self-pity, but when he sees the Uruk-hai, he picks up his sword and he defends the halflings. He regains his honor through death and battle, and it's just fucking, and then Aragorn goes over to him, and Aragorn's just like, and he's like, our people aren't lost, you know, like, there is hope for them, and Boromir just goes, our people. Because it's the first time that Aragorn's referred to the people of Gondor as our people. That he's acknowledged he's the king of Gondor. And Boromir the whole time has had like this complex relationship with Aragorn, because he's like, he wants Aragorn to be his king, but Aragorn keeps shulking his responsibility. So like, Boromir becomes resentful, and it's almost like, I didn't want you to be my king anyways. But when he finally sees Aragorn take up that responsibility, he's so happy to see it on his deathbed, and he's just like, you like he's just like, you know, you could have been like, you would have been my friend, like you are, like you're my friend, you're my captain, you are my king, and he dies. It's just so fucking good. Boromir is such a good fucking character. Heinkel from ReZero can suck my dick. Boromir is the Chad of a flawed character. Why Heinkel from ReZero? I don't know. He's also kind of like he's a character who had high hopes then lost his hope. But the fact is that Boromir, he finds it again. So fucking good. We're talking too much about Lord of the Rings. We're like, I fucking love Lord of the Rings though. His character and his kingly virtue. He should have kept the ghost a little longer. No, that's the whole point. He shouldn't have kept the ghost, because that would have sullied, as Derek says, that would have sullied it. But also, the ghost had no obligation to continue fighting for him is the biggest thing. If he did do that, the ghost would have gone back to their cave, would have gone back to the mountains, and maybe even the ghost might have even fought against him if he did not free them. They had a sworn oath, but they had already broken their oath, which is why there were ghosts in the first place. So, like, it's not the right thing to do. Ooh. Also would have made the story a lot less interesting if it just had an immortal army of dudes. Just saying. But I have played the Gundam vs. Zeta before, and if were the Zeta series, like Roberto Survive, or I forget which one Roberto is, or Apolly, I forget those characters exactly. In the Versus Arcade, yes, you had to type in his, oh. Okay. Yeah, Tolkien is all about, yeah, he's all about the oath. I mean, even Gollum makes an oath. Gollum makes an oath to Frodo to effectively be his servant. And he honors that oath. It's taken very seriously, because this is taken in a time period when oaths didn't mean your bond. When your life, the value of your life and your worth as a person was as good as your bond. So that's why they meant so much. If you broke your oath, then that made not your words, but you as a person worthless. You can play as a name character if you type in their names. Ooh, interesting mechanic. Okay, let me find a place to link you guys out to. Let me first use Twitch. Atya Tepis did not tell me she was simul streaming, so I could have been like linking you out to Atya Tepis this whole time on both platforms. Screw her for that. How dare you not tell us? Okay, let me find. You know what? I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna link you both out to Atya Tepis on there. Okay, so let me find. Atya Tepis. I'm gonna link you both out to Atya Tepis, so on YouTube you guys can watch her. She's playing an FPS. So here you go. Good stream. Good stream. It's a good stream because my voice hurts. That's how you know it's a good stream. Ooh. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome for the stream. But here's Atya Tepis's. And if you haven't watched the video yet, it is the same short as yesterday, just with it's a slightly better edit. It's a little more condensed, and it's a slightly cleaner as an edit, and it actually has a Gundam meme in it. Which the fact that I realized that the original short did not have a Gundam meme in it, you know, that just goes to show how much of a phony I am. I'm a tourist. I'm a casual. Oh my god. I'm gonna get canceled. Ugh. But there you go. There's the link for that, and I'll just raid out. I don't know if there's 1 or 2 people, but let's just raid out. Let me raid out on the Twitch. I don't care if I'm raiding out with 1 person. Yeah. Start raid. Okay, there we go. Thanks for the stream, Merrick. Also look in Stream Talk. I'll have a minute before, you know, the raid goes through, so let me look in Stream Talk. Da-da-da. Oh. that is Slugger piloting, I forget what it's called, but that is... Of all the things I'd expect him to pilot, I would not expect him to pilot that. But there you go, chat. Have a good night, everyone. Remember, have a great day, a wonderful life. We'll be back. I hate the fact that the building is there. Shit, what are we doing tomorrow? We're playing Hightail. That's what we're doing tomorrow. And on Friday... Maybe we'll play Knights of the Old Republic. Or maybe I'll play Ethno Guesser, because I'm really interested in playing that, because I have no morals. That's a horrible way to phrase that. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. There goes Twitch, and here goes YouTube.